I don't know if Hasbro really cares about the Power Rangers franchise as we think they do. I mean, don't get me wrong. Q Rangers I love Q Ranger. Q Ranger is one of my favorite series. The mecha I don't like as much, but I did get it because it was cheap. And during the pandemic, you could get stuff from Amazon Japan. And buying stuff from Amazon Japan is a treat because at that time, the shipping was still cheap. And you could get like 3 or 4 items shipped off for like $40, $50, but you'll get it in less than 5 days. So just bear that in mind. And a lot of the older Sentai shows, as they get older, a lot of them are dead stock sitting on Amazon. Not so much this show. Pretty much everything that's left is used except for Tsurugi Otori's that Phoenix one, and like the extra one that kind of adds on to Kurino, like a little baby lion or something like that. I think those are still like there, but the majority of like the mecha is going to be used. If you can get it new, it's probably going to be maybe a little pricey, maybe $60, $70, $80. But if you really want this mecha for this series and you want the better versions, eBay, Amazon Japan, Amazon, and other, trade things that deal with Japan will be your friend. Personally, despite the fact that these toys are bricks, and I really couldn't film a review out of these things for some reason, so a lot of the pictures of the mecha are going to come directly from me. All I can say is it has a charm. I mean, it's not my favorite. I'd say Rio Commander's mecha is my favorite, but we'll get to the names of those later. Let's start with the names of the Rangers. First is Shishi Red. His name is Lucky. He is the leader of the group. He has a backstory where his father becomes evil. Wow, it's amazing. Next is the Oshu Black, which is Champ. He is a android, and there's several like copies of him floating around. Next is Okami Blue, a Garu. He is a dog, fiercely loyal to Lucky. Get it? But pretty cool. Again, he's got like a kind of furry suit thing going. Next is Kaguji Yellow, which is aka Spada. He is the cook, and he is basically the cook. That's basically what his story is about. Chameleon Green is Hammy. There's apparently a group of people that like want to see her feet or something. I don't know. But she's basically like a thief, and she wants to renounce her ways. Next is Sori Orange, who's a Stinger. I think he was like kind of like a bad guy turned good guy. I can't remember 100%. Like I said, I really got to go back to the early episodes and watch it again. Next is Kakami Sky Blue. He's from a planet. He's a little boy that glows big. We had that happen before in Power Rangers Turbo. He has a backstory as well. Next is the Timbin Gold, aka Balance. And Balance is basically a thief as well, but he hangs out with this guy, Hebitsukai Silver, aka Naga, who also turns evil for a few episodes. And then there's Washi Pink. She hangs out at the base underneath the tutelage of none other than the next person who's one of my favorite characters from the show, Ryu Commander. He's a dragon, but he's the old man of the group, and he's pretty chill. I like what he does. He's able to save the day quite a few times. And of course, it's Honil Soldier, aka Tsurugi Otori. He is the other Red Ranger who shows up later on in the series. Now, we're going to get to some of the arsenal here, and this is one of the ones I would love for them to kind of have, ready along with the Kayutamas. I love the pink bird. That's pink bird because it forms wings on the back. And then there's Kurin. Oh, with the extra wings on the back, which we won't probably see in the series because we don't know what we're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to say what's gonna happen. But Kurino, he has lights and sounds. He is just what he is. He is a big, giant brick. Just a brick of a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Just a brick is this brick. But with the wings on the back, it does give him a little bit more of a flair there. And I like that because I don't think they did this transformation but a few times. So the only thing that you could probably buy, and I'll talk about what you can get dead stock from eBay in a moment. But the next one is going to be Kutama Gutai Ryute. Oh, this is one of my favorites. It is the clunkiest, and it has that weird dragon head. But actually, when you take it off, it actually looks a lot better. Now you can get each of them individually, or you can buy the main set, which has the orange and the light blue and the purple, or you can get the one that comes with the actual staff weapon. And of course, we just showed off the combined form, which is basically just Ryutego standing behind Kurino on his tippy toes, literally. So overall, I don't know if we're going to get all or any of these. We still are missing, like I said, Kogishi Voyager, which is the little red, kind of like a shoulder cannon that goes on to Kurino. Also, Cerebus Voyager, which is basically like, if you ever want to collect these toys, it's the repaint and remold of the Shishio from Kurino. Basically, it's just blue and he has blue heads. And you basically, if you know, to finish out and round everything out, you'll need the Temjin Voyager, which is the gold mecha and silver mecha. And I do have the gold one. I don't know where it is. The only one I'm missing now is the Kutama Gatai Orion Battler, which is the big, huge base. And of course, we are missing the Phoenix mecha that the other Red Ranger has. He has his mecha. So I don't know. I mean, because given the quality of these figures are top notch. Yes, they don't do anything, and that's a gimme. But the quality is just amazing. So keep that in mind. But I personally think that they're testing the waters to see what they can do, because this is going to need original footage. Like I said, they're not going to be able to use any of the suits, since they're going to be using modified versions of the Royal Soldier suits or the ones from Dino Fury. That being said, still haven't seen much of what the show is going to bring. Here they might bring Zordon back, Billy's back. So who knows? Maybe all that extra money they had to get him and, you know, Zordon is probably why we're not getting so much with the actual show. But hopefully we can see what the show's going to offer. I'll watch a few episodes, and if I'm interested, I'll stay on. If not, I'll let it go. So this is Super Robot Ed bringing you more news and reviews. Until then, we see you soon. Bye-bye.